Louie C. the Mayor. Man, we gonna get it in today. Had the club going up on a Tuesday. All love always. Thank y'all for coming in on the podcast. Let them know we on and making it happen today. So come on in on the Facebook. Come on in on the YouTube. It's all love. Big shout outs today. FloridaKeysInjury.com. Accident lawyers in the Keys. If you have an accident in a car, moped, bicycle, God forbid, in the ocean. I know there was a lot of stuff going on in the ocean this weekend, and I think we had a couple fatalities. So God bless those people. It's serious out there in the ocean, man. You got a captain out there. You got to make sure that man's on point, because that ocean don't play. All you got to do is watch A Perfect Storm, and you find out it ain't nothing to play with. Advanced Urgent Care Key West Marathon in Key Largo, doing big things. Key West Marathon. And, Key West Marathon, Key Largo. We got the New Keys Care 89 going on, so it's a wonderful program. Shout out to Dr. Burrows. We had a little ping pong situation going up this weekend, so it was all good. Dr. Burrows is going to get a break. He's going to be out of town. But Tavia Lopez is going to be in the building filling in, so it's going to be all love for her. So we'll see what we could get into on Friday. Who is Michael Knowles, doing it big today on the production. And Have You Found Paradise, 124 Duval Street. Man, this place is a little bit hard to find, but once you find paradise right here, you're going to be a happy camper, because that Cuban food, we've been looking for new Cuban food for about 20 years, and we finally made it happen. So all love. Please do me a favor right now. Hit the notification button right over here. Woo! Those of y'all watching on Facebook, and those of y'all watching worldwide on the YouTube platform, there's a little small box right over here. All you got to do is hit that button right over here. Woo! And you good to go. So, on Tuesday, we got the club turned up. Miss Monica Woodbury in the building, doing it big. What is going on, young lady?
Well, not much. It's a beautiful day out there. It's been a little windy, which means it's not so hot outside, so it's been awesome.
Awesome. So check it out. So what we're going to do is we're taking all questions today. Anything y'all want to talk about, go ahead and come on in on the live. I got some people on my side over here. There he is, boy. He popped in early. Yeah. Red Tater. Boy, that boy is no joke. Mr. Tater, nice to see you. Hope you're having a good day. All love on the podcast. Like I said, come on in and let's talk about some things. Monica, I see you got some fans already on your side. Who you got over there? Let's not miss nobody over here. Who you got?
I got Alexander Levy. Hey, what's up? I got Samantha Rose. Good to see you. Scott King. You're alive? I'm surprised. Mike Stack. Steve Ehrman. Great to have you guys here. Rick Spencer. Tara Rye. And sorry, I don't want to accidentally misspeak someone's name.
Got you.
Hi, Scott.
Okay.
Hi.
Who else we got?
Bobby Brittenham. John. Hello. Brian, my best friend.
All love. So come on in. Check in right now, because you see what I got here. We're going to talk about this 305 Dade County. Can you feel the heat? Believe it or not, man. We on a big podcast, number 133. We started at 1, now we at 133. Since this whole thing kicked off, we still not quite out of the whole situation. We done with the movie, now we're Netflix, but we get into the end of the season here with this pandemic, and then everybody could go about their business. Monica, real brief, can you just give people a little introduction? Because, we got fans worldwide who don't know anything about you. Just a little quick history about yourself, please, and thank you.
Yes, I am a keys florist. I am one that's better for the pocket on the island, especially during Valentine's Day. I only charge $35 for a dozen of long stem roses. Nowhere else in the Keys can you get that.
Okay.
Anyways, we have sunflowers, we have roses and different flowers, and we go into the bars and restaurants. I also do local delivery for our locals. I take care of us.
Nice. Locals taking care of locals. That's what we do right here. All love in the club. So where do they find you, Monica? On social media?
You can find me on Facebook, Rose Petals in Paradise, or just give me a ring.
Okay. And also, what is your Facebook page?
Rose Petals in Paradise.
Gotcha. Okay.
We also have the Florida Keys gardening in Key West.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know you big out there planting trees and stuff. Did you plant any of these big trees that have been around here for 30 years or not yet? But you got the small seeds working on that. I know.
Actually, I have an avocado that's been here for at least 16.
Nice. All right, so I got some more people coming in on our side. So Red Tater is saying, hey y'all, Tater, all love right now. And then on your side, let's go ahead and not miss any of these people. Who you got? You got any new ones? And don't make sure you don't miss any of these. Make sure you got all the little wave ones. Take care.
Those. Alexander Levy, Samantha Rose, Scott King, Mike Stock, Stephen Ehrman, Rick Spencer, Tara Rye, Scott Jasinski, Bobby Brittenham,
Nice.
John Lucio, or John N. I think that's what Johnny N. Okay. Yeah, Merle Woodbury, family, definitely.
Okay.
So I think we got them all.
Okay.
John Bishop and Stephen Herbert.
Okay, all love. Come on in on the podcast. Let me know where y'all watching from today. It's definitely a good day in paradise. What's up, Monica? You wanted to say something?
Oh, I just wanted to say that it's been absolutely gorgeous. It's almost like we got kind of a cool front.
Got you.
So it's been gorgeous.
My man Gio checking in, man. This man right here, Gio. Make sure you check out his Facebook page. This man been on our stuff for a long time. He support the entertainment, so all love. I'm so happy that all my bar people, service industry people, my entertainers, my DJs, everybody back in business. My girlfriends that night, they back in business, so it's all love. So Miss Monica, talking about entertainment business, how was your weekend? And any poker run activities going on?
It was awesome downtown. I've seen it. It was really freaking
good,
awesome.
Good vibe?
Yeah, it was a very good vibe. Everyone was having fun. It was a little glimpse of what we used to know of Key West.
Gotcha. I heard you told me there was some street parties even going on.
There was some dancing in the streets.
Gotcha. Cartel Baggers checked in, straight out of MIA 305. All love. And listen, let's get the word out there that the Keys is fully open, wide open, like a salt shaker. It's all love. Come on down. And I know the hotels did real well because I got some of my hotel people telling me occupancy was at 100%. What a lot of people don't understand is that hotels are asked to do 50%, but they no longer have to do it. So it's voluntary. So hotels are getting back now to normal. Yay. And slowly but surely we're getting there. Who else we got on that side?
We got my daughter, Savannah.
Hi, Savannah.
Yes, she's watching.
This is the wave camp, so we got a wave. Hey.
So yeah, we got my daughter and people coming in and out.
Gotcha. All right. Well,
Luis Rodriguez.
We want to make sure we don't miss none of these people. Okay. It says Samantha Rose and Big John. Thank you for checking in on the podcast today. So let me ask you a quick question. How is the mechanical business? How's it going with putting engines in?
Right now, I am cleaning up the whole entire engine bay. I have gotten rid of all the rust, and I'm going to do one more coat of Ostro that turns the any rust back into the iron that it needs to be.
Gotcha.
And then we're going to clean up, make sure we paint the engine bay with sealer so that it can be all sealed up. No rusting means a longer lasting car.
Okay, so some people you just came in, you've been putting engines in cars, correct?
And that's what we're doing, yes.
Gotcha, and you've been at it for how long now?
Well, we've been taking the engine apart. Paul Wilkerson with Mermaid Engineering has been helping me hugely. Thank you.
Big shout out.
Big shout out because without him, I mean, I was tearing most of it apart by myself. Ron helped out too, but I mean, I was doing a lot of work by myself, but Paul has really been there to help me out.
Nice. Okay. So all love, and you know, it's no joke out there putting engines together. So shout out to all the mechanics out there. Shout out to Richard's Tune Up, my man Jay, #1 mechanic worldwide, in my opinion. Go check him out, man. That man's very good mechanic and very fair. You know, it's hard to find a good mechanic sometimes.
Yes, very hard.
So right about now, as you can see, I'm 305 out today. I got the hat, I got the shirt, the shorts. I only need the shoes, and I'll be good. I got the Adidas shell top, so I want to know what y'all thinking. I'm rolling with the Heat, so I'm doing a Miami Heat versus Boston Celtics roll call. So come on in here, let me know who you got, because it's going down tomorrow. It's going to be for real. So let me know where y'all at, where y'all represent. If you're a Heat fan, if you're a Celtic fan, and I got to give you an update. There's a gentleman named Joey Gandalf. That's my dog, and he a diehard Boston Celtic fan. So he was running a little bit scared. The Heat went up 2-0, so now we're at 2-1. So he tripled up on the bet. So I got to put respect on that man's name. So we're gonna see what happens. But come on in here. What's that say right there, Monica?
Red Tater says, love the OSFO. We use it in the space business. Kills the oxidation rust outright. Yes, it does. It really does. There's also the Rust-Oleum gel that is great for getting rid of a lot of the rust too. So the only thing is you really got to scrub it afterwards. But you also have to use, after you use that product, you have to use a mineral spirit, which is basically turpentine, to clean it all up afterwards.
Just serious mechanical stuff here. I'm learning, I know how to do the basic, but this is like calculus. So, I'm getting with the program. So, but it's all good. Monica, quick question. How are the kids doing in the schools?
The school, it's great that they're back to school, but it gets a little tricky. I don't know if my kids are skipping school or going to school, because two of my kids, they're very honest kids, they really are, but two of my kids, it's like they rotate every other day, and every week it's different. It's like one day they may do 3 days a week, and the next day they may do 2 days a week. It's really weird, especially as a parent trying to keep in touch, making sure your kids aren't doing anything they're not supposed to be doing. But this rotation thing is...
So you got one kid at HOB?
Yep, one kid at HOB, one kid in the high school, and one kid at Gerald Adams. Gerald Adams they go to school every day.
Gotcha.
But the other two are constantly rotating, and it
shout out to Miss Santiago out there at HOB doing it big, Big McPherson at the high school, and all teachers out there. I think teachers should be the highest paid profession in the world. This is for the love of children. It's not for the money, but like I always say, I'm glad my man DeSantis went ahead and helped teachers out with $500 million across Florida. So that already boosted a lot of salaries. Now we got to boost coaches who are only making $3,000 supplements. We've been stuck at $3,000 for a while, so hopefully we'll get that shaking and baking. So all love. Thank you, Governor DeSantis, for doing what you're doing. You've done great. In my opinion, you've done the best you can. So let's get some people here, because there's customer service. We want to make sure you go ahead and scan it, and don't miss none of these people here. Do a quick roll call here on your side.
Well, my daughter's going a little crazy right now, so she's messaging.
Is that her?
Yeah, you got Gary, Ray, you get Merck. Everyone loves Merck. Hey, Merck, good to see you. It's actually, he used to bartend at Duval Central, but my daughter tamed him down, and now they're up in Michigan, and we have a grandbaby. I have a grandbaby, so
isn't that
that's
Merck.
Key
West story.
Yeah. You have Johnny B, Lori Juro, Jennifer Howard, good to see you. So, and then my daughter. Yeah, my daughter's going a little crazy.
Okay, it's all love right now. We got all love. See, we got 2 screens going out here, so it's hard to keep up. So come on in now. I need to know where y'all at. Go ahead. Don't sugarcoat stuff. You either with the Heat or the Celtics. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings none. Come on in and let me know what's going on, or where you watching the podcast from. And don't forget to hit the notification button right over here. Woo! And those of you watching worldwide on YouTube, hit the little box right over here, the little subscribe button right here. Woo! And you're good to go. So I know you also, besides doing cars and putting engines and all that, one day I might see you in NASCAR. So I think you're going to be big one day, right? You also do some gardening out there in the garden. Mm-hmm. So we've been doing this segment every Tuesday. We're going to have Monica on. And we've been talking about the plant of the week. So last week, I believe, we did the sunflower. Mm-hmm. So what we got cooking in the gardening world right now?
Jackfruit.
A jackfruit?
Yes.
So what is that? I have no idea what that is.
Jackfruit is a tree.
Gotcha.
It grows to about 65 feet tall, and the fruits on it can get anywhere from dang near 50, 75 pounds.
Really?
The fruit goes for about $1.50 to $2 a pound, when you buy it in the store, and you have to buy the whole entire fruit, and the fruit's about this big.
Wow.
They start fruiting within about 2 years. The fruit can be used as a meat substitute. I think they do pulled pork with it.
Really?
Yep. And the fruit is very, very expensive. So basically, I am growing about 10 of them around my house. So when they start fruiting, Key West is going to have a lot of jackfruit.
So this young lady got a whole bunch of stuff going on, right? One extreme, she got flowers happening, right? Well, I guess it matches up with gardening. Then she out there doing plants, gardening, and doing it big. And then on top of that, to throw another over-the-top situation, she put engines in cars. So she a jack of all trades. Like I said, she might make it to NASCAR. You never know. So Monica, I know you happy as pie like me, right? All our people are back to work, right?
Yes.
You know, this has been very rough. You know, a lot of people have been out since March 17th. So we, BIB, back in business, which is all love, right? So right now, what I want you to do is, and come on in, anybody that want to do this with us, bartenders roll call. Go ahead and give me some of your favorite bartending people out there where they work at, because we want to show nothing but love today.
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Hello, Mac Hodges. So bartender of the week.
Bartender of the week. I like that. What
I
is that?
have to name 2. You have Katie at Willie T's, and then you have Justice at Caroline's.
Okay, well, 2 fabulous spots. And for those of y'all that are watching on YouTube and you're coming down to Key West, Florida, best thing you should always do is talk to locals. So Caroline's, you can't go wrong. And Willie T's is a staple in Key West. So those 2 places, look them up. They're really good and all of them. Who else we got?
And actually, also Katie at Shawnee. There's a lot of Katies in this town.
Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. So bartenders are very happy to be back to work. And we happy to have them. Make sure you double tip. Let's go on double tipping, because we've been out for a while. We got to take care of these people. Anybody else out there that...
Those are the ones I got for right now.
Okay, cool. So anybody else want to shout out or want to go ahead and let us know where you at? We'll take care of you. Send some people down your way. And Mac is in the building. He coming on both sides. That boy big. What's that boy Red Tater talking about?
Pazza gel? Pazza gel.
You know what that is?
Oh, I think he's talking about the gel that I'm using. No, it's actually Rust-Oleum, the gel for getting rid of rust too.
This is back on the engines.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used that first to get rid of as much as I could, and now I'm using the OSPO.
Gotcha. So I gotta tell you, Michael Knowles, Tater, boy, he know about engines too, boy. He know about the 5 elements of hip hop engines. That man ain't no Joe Tater, man. All love today. Okay, so unfortunately, we had to activate the feds now. Because as y'all know, we defunded the COVID police, but they don't have any jurisdiction. They didn't have any to begin with, but now officially from Louie C. the Mayor Entertainment, we defunded the COVID police. And for those of y'all who do not know what the COVID police is, it is a group of people that have nothing better to do than be part of a problem and not the solution. So what they do is they go downtown and they take little pictures, and they usually wouldn't go downtown, but they want to take pictures and stare the pot up. Then they put fake pictures up, stuff that happened 5 years ago, and try to put negativity out there on the street. So what we need y'all to do is, if you see the COVID police out there, make sure you let it be known that they've been defunded and the feds watch. We're gonna be fresh as hell, just in case the feds watch it. So now we turn that over to the feds, because at this point, if you don't want to go downtown, if you got any problem with any type of stuff going on, then just stay home. That's all I can tell you. You don't need to be out there in other people's business. People have been killed in other places going into people's business. For example, if you see somebody, like I was at McDonald's today early in the morning, and an employee was cutting up about a person's mask, where I appreciate that. But all you can do is give the policy and go from there. You don't need to go, over the top and get yourself into a confrontation and end up in WPLG Channel 10 News with a fatality. We don't need this in Key West, so mind your business. Monica, you want to elaborate?
I will say this. Besides, if you don't like how the bars and things are going, okay, you have a right to speak your opinion. That's fine. But, if you're putting it on Facebook and you're calling COVID police on these bars and such and trying to get them in trouble, that's horrible. You need to figure out the rules of what that bar is, because what if you don't know the rules? You walk into, let's say, Red Garter Rick's, right? You walk in and you don't know necessarily their rules and their regulations for that certain bar. Not all the bars have the same rules and regulations because they have different sized bars.
Right.
So if you walk in, you get mad and you go on Facebook and you're like, I'm calling the COVID, I'm calling
code or
the
the
COVID
city.
or the city, and they're overpacking, blah, blah, blah. And you're putting it on Facebook, people are going to know who you are, first of all, and it's going to get around. And why? If you don't even know their own rules and what that bar has, how much they can pack in there, then you have no idea. Let it be. Stop being a ninny.
You touch on a couple good points. Number one, most people don't know how to tell a crowd on capacity, because what looks like to you to be 200 people might actually be 97. Okay, so it's very hard. Like I could go into a crowd, look at 800 people, and be in the ballpark. That's from being in the business. Okay, that's number one. Number two, like Monica said, just have fun and go about your business, but don't be involved in that. And you have to know the rules and regulations, right? So the third thing is on capacity. It's not the seating. So right now, if you have an establishment that has a capacity of 150, you could have 75 people in there. Also, restaurant and bars, a different classification on sitting at the bar. You could have 6 people sitting at the bar 6 feet apart. But in a standalone bar, you could have up to 10. So, like I said, don't be in that territory. Let's stop the foolishness. Let's stop being negative. Let's work together and move forward, because last time I checked, we're supposed to be all one human family.
Yeah, we are.
So you got more people coming in. You big, Monica. What we got over there on that side?
Hello, Alex. Hello, Auntie Bambi. Hello, Charlotte.
Okay. Anybody else? I want to make sure we don't.
Ruth Ann Bester, welcome.
Nice.
Roger Koninsky. Michael Christian. J.R. Torres.
Okay. You know who J.R. Torres is?
I probably know the face. I just don't know the name.
Deputy Chief.
Horrible. Okay.
Deputy Chief. That's the #1 man in my book. Good
All right.
man. All love. Shout out to Key West PD. Shout out to Monroe County Sheriff Rick Ramsey. And shout out to everybody out there working hard, going through the struggle and trying to make ends meet, man. Let's just make it easier on people. So what had happened was I heard that the zombie bike ride might happen unofficially.
Unofficially is
So
what I hear.
can you elaborate, or if you got to tell them, you got to kill them?
I hear that there's going to be a very unofficial zombie bike ride.
Okay, well, I don't think you can stop people from riding their bikes.
No, you actually can't. It's,
Right.
I mean, anyone can ride their bike dressed up like a zombie.
Yep. And anytime. It could be
Yeah.
tomorrow. So as long as we abide by the law, we good to go.
By the traffic laws,
Yep.
yes.
And also, we got the Spirit of Fantasy Fest going. So go to Fantasy Fest Celebrity Parties on Facebook. And we're going to keep you up to date, because we're already shaking and baking for 2021. And also, Monica, there's a lot of stuff going on. First of all, in November, we vote or die. Make sure you vote. But there is a critical topic coming up for cruise ships, to limit cruise ships. I'm going against that. I'm voting no to that. What is your feeling on the cruise ship vote coming up in November? Very serious topic, hot, 38 special hot.
Yeah, I think that we do need the cruise ships. I think that there could be some tweaking that can be done to fix the situation. I think that if both sides really looked at it, there could be another way to do it. They just have to think about it, and you got to be able to throw some money at it. That's all.
Gotcha.
We do have absolutely glowing, beautiful water right now.
Gotcha. It's all good. I mean, this is paradise. This is what we come down here for. So it's all love. I think that from what I'm seeing, the daytime business is completely cooked without cruise ships, and And make no bones about it, cruise ships are shut down completely. Not just in Key West, they're shut down as an industry. I think we're supposed to have a cruise ship right before the election come in for the city. That's the next one that's official, and I think that's when the time will break where cruise ships could come back in. So at this point, I don't see anything to replace that business at all. And in the daytime, business there on the sidewalk being extremely slow and not a lot of people out there is very concerning, especially, if you're closer to Front Street and you depend heavily on that business. So I'm not buying into the program of limiting the ships to the amount that they have in the books. I am 1,000,000% for overnight cruise ships, which the people that want to limit the ships are for that. So that's positive, and obviously we could agree on number 3 on the referendum, which is priority to ships that tend to be solid with the environment. So we could all agree to that. It's my man Carlos checking in. All love right now. Monica, don't miss no people. We gotta take care of these people. Who else you got there? Get a quick little roll call.
Yeah, Alexander Tinko, Joe Mastermind, and Carlos Syracuse.
Yeah, sometimes, that's what it looks like. Carlos, thank you all for checking in. Let me ask y'all something. While y'all watching the show right now, and you see what I got here, 305 Dade County, Miami Heat. Big game, man. I wish I could be out there in Miami at the game, but right now we ain't got no fans. Everybody's stuck in the bubble. So it's all good, but I got to tell you, boy, if the Heat win, they're going to face my favorite team before the Heat, which was the Lakers. So that'll be something else, but one game at a time. We got people trying to break in through the live caller, but we can't answer no call on the live. Red Tater, go ahead, Monica. Say hello to that boy Tater.
Hi, Red. I say keep the ships until we get out of this economic hole and take it up next year when our heads are clear.
I'm okay. I'm not moving fast. I just, if you have some type of business and they want to take it away completely, then you got to replace it with something. I would think I'm not, for it. And the amount of what their suggestion, it just doesn't work for me. And it wasn't everybody's, the whole party's fault. What happened was that nobody sat at the table before this happened. And that was a failure from the city, but that's okay. Well, here we are, and now we're going to have to vote on it, and we'll go from there. So, I think it's going to be tied up with a lot of, it's going to be tied up in the courts, and it's really going to be, a mess. Unfortunately, we didn't have to go this route, but it is what it is. But I'm pro-tourism for everybody, whether it be spring break, fantasy fest, poker run, Hemingway days, you name it, I'm for it. So all love right now. Anybody else on that side, man?
Jonathan Rudd, hello.
So also, since the party is 100 miles and running, go to Where's the Party Key West on Facebook and put all your information on there. So like that, we know where you at, where you playing. If you got any type of business, we open that up for that. So Where's the Party Key West? You can put anything you want. It's all love on the program. Monica, any more shout outs before we get out of here?
Not right now.
Okay, FloridaKeysInjury.com. Accident lawyers in the Keys. If you have an accident in a bicycle, moped, car, or God forbid on that ocean, it's real simple. Go to FloridaKeysInjury.com. Locals taking care of locals at 302 Southern Street. Advanced Urgent Care, Key West Marathon in Key Largo. Dr. Burrows finally gonna get a vacation, boy. That man's overdue. But we got Octavia Lopez sitting in on Friday. So we're gonna get down to the business with the Keys Cares, $89 health plan, which is very good for people because nobody deserves not to have health care and have to die because of it. So in the Keys, we doing something about it. All love. And over here, boy, I gotta tell you, after a hard week, I like to go right over here. Brand new Cuban food in town. Have you found paradise at 124 Duval Street? So that's basically it. Who is Michael Knowles in the building? Monica Woodbury on Tuesdays had the club going up. And let them know one more time. Listen, some of y'all dudes, y'all really need to order some flowers for your girl. Make them happy. That's what we do. Don't wait for Valentine's Day. Do it every day if you can. So where they got to go?
I'll have to wait until I get the engines put in. After that, then yeah. Rose Petals in Paradise.
Gotcha. And if they want to find you personally on Facebook, they can go to your Facebook.
Yep, my Facebook, Monica Woodbury.
Okay, all love. See what I got here? Any of y'all hating on the heat, I'm going to put the hater blockers on. 305 Dade County, have a good day. And I'm going to tell Boston like this, don't start no stuff, it won't be no stuff. Holla!